Fantasy AI. All right, we're in the computer room today. We're going to look at running downhill running backs. Who has the easiest rushing schedule? All right, who's going to face the defenses with the weakest defense in rushing? So we've seen a lot of this out in the media right now. 2024 NFL strength of schedule. They've been putting that out. And you can see that they're based on win percentages. So you can see here the Bears had a bad winning percentage, and New England had a very bad winning percentage. So you might think, oh boy, I'd like to play those teams, right? Well, let's take a look here at the rushing data from last year. These are the team defense and rushing, how good they were against the run. This comes from Pro Football Reference. Check them out. You can Google them. Anyway, you can see here, I zoom in and make it a little easier. You can see Chicago and New England were two of the top rushing defense. Chicago was in the top. This is based on rushing yards per game. So if you base it on winning percentages, you don't want to, right? You want to base it on who plays who does the rushing defenses, and who plays it. So I have the schedule. They're slow. NFL's slow walking the official release. I think a couple more days, but you can see you take who's playing who, you mix it in with who plays when and who's the ranked rush defense, and you compile it all up. That's what we do when you're a programmer. And you get the downhill rushing schedule. Who has the easiest? Let's go through it and see. So starting up number one, you've got Isaiah Pacheco in Kansas City as the 12th easiest rushing schedule. Pair that with their improved defense they had last year. You can see that Isaiah Pacheco, who's their top running back here, finished 16th last year. You can see he finished 16th. They've got him ranked here at number 9 for next year. Woo! I think that's a little rich, but we'll see how that goes. We're there. But anyway, you can see Kansas City has the 12th, coming in at 11th. Baltimore has the 11th easiest rushing schedule. Let's see, you match that with the number 5 finisher last year, Derrick Henry. 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns. And you can see that he averaged 12 points a game, or 13. They're currently ranking him at 12th. I think there's some value there. They kind of ranked 12th. So he got no much competition. Keaton Mitchell, Justin Hill. But anyway, we'll see it as our preseason moves along here. But they've currently got him ranked a little low, I would think, especially with 11th easiest rushing schedule. All right, next is Devin Singletary. Comes in with the 10th easiest rushing schedule. What I like about him, look who's Tyrone Tracy Jr., Eric Gray are the backups, let's say. So he finished 31st last year, Devin Singletary. This was with Houston last year, and he wasn't didn't come in as the primary, and he took over towards the end of the year. That's how he got to 31st. They currently got him ranked 32nd. He's got the 10th easiest schedule. He is the number 1 in the Giants. They've got him ranked 32nd. That's crazy. He's going to be one of our sleepers. You got check back when we start ranking them towards the end of the season or preseason. But next up is the Saints with Alvin Kamara. They have the 9th easiest schedule. Rushing schedule, not win percentage schedule, rushing schedule. And you can see that Miller came on, tried him, he kept getting hurt. You got Jamal Williams there. He didn't do anything. But here, remember, Alvin Kamara was suspended 3 games last year. He finished 24th, but now they're coming in with the 9th easiest schedule this year. All right, they got him ranked 18th. Woo! I think that might be a little low. I don't know. Although I don't like that Taysom Hill coming in at the goal line and stealing touchdowns and doing all that. I know plays tight end, but heck, he just runs it right out of the quarterback formation, and Kamara gets nothing. So moving on to the number 8. You can see Rashard White. What a year last year. Finished 8th overall in running back. So Rashard White comes in with the 8th easiest schedule. Didn't quite get his 1,000 yards. But wow, that receiving there, 549 multi-purpose, 3 touchdowns, no real competition. I mean, they didn't even bring anything worthwhile in here. He's 12 points a game. Now he's got the 8th easiest schedule. Boy, let's keep our eyes on. They currently got him ranked, it looks like 14th. Ooh, I don't know about that. Eighth easiest schedule. I mean, these are running downhill. You know, you don't want to face a tough defense every week. So, moving on here, we got Chuba Hubbard. He comes in with this. Carolina's got the 7th easiest rushing schedule. Now, we're not too excited, probably, about Carolina's team, but you know, Chuba Hubbard didn't have the position last year. It started out with Miles Sanders, so this was part-time in here. He finished 26th. You know, that's going to be a deep sleeper. Hey, let's face it. But hey, you know, when you're looking, remember Carolina has one of the easiest rush schedules. Miles Sanders, here's his competition. You'd get him cheap if you needed a backup. But boy, I just don't like, no, I think Chuba Hubbard here. Carolina moving on. Jerome Ford. How about him here? He comes in Cleveland. Got a good defense. Got an easy rush schedule. Now, question is, how healthy is Nick Chubb? I mean, I went ahead and put Jerome Ford in there because I just don't know about Nick Chubb. Coming back from an Achilles, was it? Ooh, I don't know. But anyway, you can see Jerome Ford. He's not like a slouch. He finished 19th last year when he took over. You can see he comes in with a 6th easiest schedule. They got him ranked 40th. I think that will, you know, figure itself out possibly whenever we find out how Chubb's doing. They got sneaky Deontay Foreman down there on the bench, but moving on. How about Atlanta coming in with the 5th easiest rushing schedule? Resetting the table here for Bijan Robinson. He came in, finished ranked 9th. People were looking for a little bit more last year. Thought he'd come in and take over, but they talk about slow walking. They didn't let him play as much. They kept playing Tyler Algier. They're like they're saving him. Well, it didn't do him any good. Most of those coaches are gone. They were trying to save him. But anyway, you can see they've got him ranked 3rd next year, and he's going to be deserving of that. Look at that, the 5th easiest schedule. Kirk Cousins come in. Wow, we just love him. What? You know, you're going to love him. But I would feel comfortable taking him at 3rd at running back. You know, wow, especially with this easy rushing schedule. So up next, we've got Gus Edwards. Has the 4th easiest schedule. New coach out there. Got Harbaugh coming in. You see that last year, Gus finished 14th. He had the 14th most fantasy points. 10 points a game. You can see 13 touchdowns. So the question is, how good is the Chargers going to be next year? We don't know. Now, they got J.K. Dobbins on the bench. He injury plagued. I don't know. Maybe we can start out with Gus going first, right? They've currently got him ranked 31st. I think I'm going to be investing in that at rank 31st. Not much receiving there, you see, but hey, good running. Hey, we'll see how they get it out there. But hey, you can get spot start him, especially when they got the 4th easiest schedule. Moving on, who's got the 3rd easiest schedule? How about Denver with Javonte Williams? They've got the 3rd easiest schedule. That's like, oh boy, he finished 32nd last year in fantasy points. You got competition there. You got P. Ryan still there. A lot of people were thinking he might come on last year, didn't. So currently they have him ranked 26th. So I don't know where we're going to like him there. But anyway, keep an eye on him. Potential sleeper here. You get him 26. Remember, they're going to have the 3rd easiest schedule. Nothing's changed as far as the competition. I haven't had much Javonte Williams, but boy, you know, he'd be a good sneaking one in there as a sleeper with that easy schedule. Moving on. Barkley. Yeah, Barkley comes in next here with the 2nd easiest schedule, Philadelphia. He finished 13th last year in fantasy points. Missed a couple games, but you see they've got him ranked 7th. Well, hey, I like Barkley. Don't be scared of him. Coming in with the second easiest schedule, looking to prove himself there in Philadelphia. Whew, got some good ones here. Gainwell's competition, nothing. So I guess the quarterback running a couple in be your competition there too. But I like some Saquon Barkley here at number 2. Easiest thing. And who's got the easiest rushing defense or offense next year? The Pittsburgh Steelers. He comes in. Najee Harris has the easiest rushing schedule. He's going to be running downhill all year. Got some new quarterbacks there to work with. I've not been a big Najee fan, but you see he finished 20th last year. They mix in this Jalen Warren a lot. But wow, with the easiest schedule, maybe some quarterback taken care of there. Hey, you watch out for Najee Harris. They got him ranked 21st. There's someone you want to reach for here. You know, and if you could get Warren, who won't be ranked that, I mean, he'll be ranked high as a backup ranking, but you'll get him as a backup ranking. So you could get them both. I like taking both in these situations, especially when they got the easiest rushing schedule. So, Pittsburgh, Najee Harris with the easiest rushing schedule. Ooh, give me a thumbs up. FantasyAI. So, you can look at this. Here, if you do it by the team winning percentage one more time here, you can see that, hey, they've got the Steelers as ranked as one of the hardest opponents they're playing against, but apparently their opponents don't play any defense on rushing because they're the number 1. All right, so if you're liking what you're seeing, please hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that like and subscribe. And this is where I like to film my shorts. I'm going to film my short, and it's easier running downhill. We like the running backs with the easiest rushing schedule. Kansas City has the 12th easiest running schedule. Derrick Henry comes in 11 with Baltimore, the easy schedule. Don't sleep on Singletary. Has the job to himself and the 10th easiest rushing schedule. How about Kamara there? Saints have the 9th easiest rushing schedule. Good year for Rashard White last year. Set up again with the 8th easiest running schedule. Carolina has the 7th easiest running schedule. Nick Chubb, Jerome Ford, which one? 6th easiest rushing schedule. Whew! Bjorn Robinson ready to go with the 5th easiest rushing schedule. Gus Edwards, new team, new coach. 4th easiest rushing schedule, 13 touchdowns last year. Javonte Williams, is it his year? Finally, with the 3rd easiest rushing schedule in Denver. Barkley, Philadelphia, set up with his 2nd easiest rushing schedule. Like him. How about Najee? Najee comes in with the easiest rushing schedule.